Hello and welcome to Badass Business Builders. You are tuning in to my very first episode. And today we're going to be talking about the hidden gifts of business challenges. So what's the deal? I'm sure you guys can relate. Every entrepreneur deals with business challenges. In fact, it comes with the territory of owning a business. I mean, life is kind of problematic too, right? There's always challenges. So the secret to success and thriving from these challenges is really how you respond and react, but also knowing that these challenges have been placed in your path so that you can persevere and glean what is the lesson. They're not actually challenges to stop or block you. They are challenges to refine you, to refine your business, to actually encourage you to focus on something that's not working within your business. So with this in mind, just want to give you some ideas on what you can do and how to shift that instantly so that you're not becoming prey to the drudgery of your own mind, and I am sure you guys can relate to this. So client wants a refund, or a client wants to break a contract. Maybe your client gives you three days notice that they want to cut your budget, or your product gets a bad review. What do? What's the first thing that happens when you hear this news? That is the first step, to notice what is the reaction. So you respond with, holy shit, why is this happening? Oh my God, I'm not that good. Oh, they must be questioning how good my product is, or how amazing I am. And then all of a sudden your monkey mind starts to take you down this path of, I'm not good enough. Why am I doing this? I shouldn't be doing this business anymore. And you could really become a victim of your mind. Challenges are designed to take you out of your heart space, out of your head space, and into the effed up space of your head. And it's your duty as an entrepreneur, as a person, to guard and to manage your emotion, especially in business. You definitely don't want to be receiving news on a Zoom with a client and they say, well, we've decided that after next month, we're going to move forward with another firm. How do you respond to that is the first key to shifting that into the positive, the win here. What is it that you want to learn? What is this challenge begging you to take a look at? So right away you get pissed, you get scared, you get confused, and you start to second guess your product. You start to collect evidence from everything that you've done in the past that I'm a failure, and you prove it to yourself. You go down this spiral. I mean, we've all been through this, myself included. And what I want you to know is that this happens, and it's part of doing business. The fact that this challenge or this response from a client is occurring, it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be exactly as you planned. In fact, you need to expect that clients are going to want to shift to another agency, or your product might get a bad review, or someone might bash your service on Facebook. That is part of doing business. Okay, so we accept that. That's the cost of doing business. There's going to be some negative, challenging things that we have to address. Once we understand that, then we move into the space of, okay, here's that challenge. And it's okay to have an emotional reaction to it, just not in front of the client. Gain your composure if you're speaking with the client during that time. And then when you leave, that's the place to vent, bitch, moan, do whatever you need to sulk in that emotion. You see, the emotion is something that we're supposed to feel so that we could shift through into the outcome, the thing that we're supposed to gain. But if we don't allow that emotion to actually percolate and feel it in our body, it's going to haunt us. It's going to show up again. It's going to say, hey, you, take a look at this again, right? And then you're entrapped into this monkey mind brain, right? So the trick here is to first feel this emotion thoroughly. Allow yourself to feel it. It's okay. And then after you feel the emotion, after you allow yourself to sulk, know that you can accomplish everything. You could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. This challenge is just a bump in the road. This challenge is just asking you to get better. It's an opportunity to excel. It's an opportunity to evolve. And that's what I love about challenges. So the secret sauce to a challenge is after you experience the challenge, you feel the emotion, and now you're on the other side. It's wise to contemplate, why did this happen? Review, what went wrong? Where is the issue? What is the foundation to the issue? What is the underlying reason that this has happened, right? This is a place for you to audit yourself, to go through maybe your timesheets, the work that you've done, the communications that you've had with the client, so that you could spot where these areas are for you to actually evolve and become better. So, I just want you to realize that challenges are going to come and you're going to be better because of them. But that is the mindset that you need to hold. And I got to tell you guys, entrepreneurship, it's a mind game. It really is. And so you don't be a good business person. You can't be a good business person without doing personal development work. Personal development work where you're constantly working on what it is that you want, the clarity of your future, the mindset that you want to live in for the most part, except when challenges arise and you have to feel those emotions, that's allowed. That's what life is. And the other amazing thing is our businesses are like the most incredible reflection into what is going on in our world, in our personal world. So think about that. Your business is a mirror. And if there's something happening with a challenge, your client says, I'm giving you 3 days notice, we're cutting your budget. What is that saying about you internally? What is it that you're afraid to address within? For me, this actually has occurred where I had long time relationship with a client, helped them increase revenue by 200%. And I was completely blindsided by the fact that with 3 days left in the month, they demanded to cut their budget. Now, shame on me, I didn't have a contract in place for this term of our relationship because we've done so much good, to go from $500,000 in annual revenue to $1.1 million in revenue in less than 6 months. That's enormous. So I thought we were on a really great track record. However, I didn't have a contract in place. And so what happened? Of course they have an out, and they're allowed, and it's not personal, it's business. So what this showed me was, damn, if I'm going to consult and truly help my client, I definitely need to have an agreement in place, the parameters in which we play. So although it was very confronting because it was a substantial retainer decrease, initially I reacted, initially I was emotional, and I went through this whole, woe is me, I'm not good enough mentality. But at the end, I saw the win. It had me reviewing and auditing what went wrong and how I could have been better. And the truth of it is, I didn't have a contract in place. So they had the easy out, despite all the good work that we did. So lesson learned, I move on and they move on. Not a big deal. New clients come on. But I'll tell you one thing, I will never do another working arrangement of that nature without a contract. So lesson learned. And that's the point, guys. The challenges are there for you to learn, for you to grow, and for you to become better at the craft that you're doing. So listen, I have a business consulting agency called Joella and Company. You're in Badass Business Builders, which is the entrepreneurial group for education, learning, and evolving. But I work with entrepreneurs just like you. So if you ever need any kind of support, I just want you to know that I'm here. You could reach out to me and we could talk and we could figure out how to shift the dial for you. What's next for you? Develop a plan for you. So many different things. So that's it for today. Just wanted to share this little nugget. I hope that this has helped you in a little bit. But again, guys, just keep in mind and change that mindset around challenges. They're there for your benefit. Until next time, see you then.